Portugal, an astonishing country in southern Europe where tradition meets innovation. From its friendly atmosphere to its breathtaking sights, Portugal has it all. But what truly sets this country apart is its incredible street food scene. Seriously, some of these could even give you a history lesson. Imagine indulging in a sandwich so delicious it could give you a history lesson, or savoring some of the sweetest pastries you'll ever taste. In Portugal, street food is more than just a meal, it's an experience. The great American chef Anthony Bourdain once said, "Food is everything we are. It's an extension of nationalist feeling, ethnic feeling, your personal history, your province, your region, your tribe, your grandma. It's inseparable from those from the get-go." But what makes these culturally engraved foods so special? And why is it still a delicacy to this day? Join us as we delve into the vibrant flavors of Portugal's street food and uncover the rich stories behind each dish. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a culinary journey to discover what's cooking on the streets of Portugal. Starting by heading to one of the best-known vernacular restaurants in Porto, the Conga. The Conga serves numerous wonderful dishes, but the original dish that gave the Conga its name and fame is the infamous Bifana. The Bifana is a classic Portuguese sandwich eaten all across the country and is just the perfect food you need to start off your day. According to the Sydney Morning Head, the dish is a matter of national pride in Portugal. It's made of thinly sliced pork, marinated in a secret sauce all throughout the day, which is then sandwiched inside a heated bread. It is usually paired with a beer and has become an absolute must-try while you're visiting. At first glance, it does not look like anything special, but as the saying goes, simplicity is the ultimate form of beauty, or in this case, the ultimate sandwich. As soon as you take a bite of it, the thin strips of pork melt into your mouth with a bit of spiciness. Naturally, as time elapsed, several regional variations emerged. So if you're traveling across Portugal, it's definitely worth it to try bifanas from different regions. After trying the bifana, it's time to explore something a bit different. Portuguese cuisine, especially in the north, is heavily meat-based, so if you're a meat eater, you'll be really excited about that. However, this can make it tricky for those of you who might be following a plant-based diet. In that case, the next dish might just be a safe haven for you. The one place you have to try is the O Botanista, commonly known as the Ortia, located in Lisbon. It is purely vegan and has a lot of nice and original plant-based dishes. One that stands out the most is its brunch, which has a beautiful presentation. At first sight, it might look like a lot, but rest assured this brunch is made for one person to enjoy it to the fullest. It has crackers, pancakes, granola, a dessert, tofu scrambled, house-made cheese, vegan Nutella, strawberries, and includes a drink of your choice. If you want a feast with everything in one spot, this is the place you're looking for, where you try a little bit of everything. They also have a bigger menu with a wider selection of breakfast, lunch, and desserts. The natural aesthetics coupled with the wholesome atmosphere make it a go-to spot while in Lisbon to have a wide variety of dishes purely plant-based. And coming back to the sandwich route again, lies one of, if not the most iconic sandwich to have in all of Porto, which might even be your last ever dish. Ham, cheese, mortadella, sausage, steak, and egg smothered in more cheese, and finally drenched in a thick, heavy tomato and beer sauce. This is the Francesinha. Francesinha means little French girl. It has a totally low calorie count of about 1130 calories. It's the sandwich your cardiologist probably warned you about. Walk into any restaurant or cafe in Porto, and you're likely to see it on the menu with slightly different variations of each other. But there's one cafe in particular that the locals claim has the best Francesinha, and that is the Café Santiago in Porto. The Francesinha looks overwhelming at first glance, but when you cut into it, it's just a perfect blend of all the ingredients combined to make a mouth-watering sandwich. It's so good that some even call it a heart attack on a plate. Contemporary takes on the Francesinha include vegetarian options, which substitute meats with grilled vegetables and soy-based proteins, and seafood versions that feature tuna steak and other seafood like shrimps instead of pork and beef. The Francesinha's reliance on local ingredients means that the authentic taste of this beloved dish is best experienced within Portugal itself. The king of sandwiches is a culinary experience you simply can't overlook and only costs around €6.50. Now that we've had our main course, let's move on to dessert. But what dessert could possibly satisfy our sweet tooth after such a hearty meal? That right there is the pastel de nata or natas. It is a traditional Portuguese egg custard tart that is popular throughout the world. It is believed that for the best result, the filling should not be too sweet and should not have flavors of lemon or vanilla. Instead, the tarts should be sprinkled with cinnamon and, ideally, paired with a cup of coffee. It is the most sought-after dessert in Portugal, and rightfully so. The texture is just sensational, as the silky smooth filling combined with the fragile yet sturdy shell, which is baked and served fresh from the oven, leaving you wanting for more. Only the custard tarts produced at the Fábrica Pastéis de Belém can be called pastel de Belém, while all the others, produced by other patisseries in Lisbon, are called pastel de nata. And in 2009, The Guardian listed pastel de Belém as one of the 50 best things to eat in the world. In 2011, following the result of a public vote, the pastry was announced as one of Portugal's 7 wonders of gastronomy, further cementing it as one of the country's most popular national dishes. So do make sure to try them out if you ever come across them while traveling, as true authenticity can only come from the source. And if you've enjoyed the video till now as much as you would enjoy these dishes, please do make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to join our food-loving community. Now let's uncover another delicious treat that Portugal has to offer, the Bolas de Berlim. It's no secret that Portugal has a thing for pastries and the Bolas de Berlim, as it is a sweet symbol of summer in Portugal. These sugary, fluffy, custard-filled buns are available year-round, but they're particularly popular as a summertime snack on the beach. It is one of the most common sights in any Portuguese pastry shop. Bolas de Berlim is like donuts with no hole in the center, made from sweet fried dough. But instead of marmalade or jam filling, traditionally they're filled with an egg yolk-based cream called simply creme, or with no filling at all. Regular sugar is also sprinkled on top for maximum sweetness. It is Portuguese tradition to have these at almost all events where a dessert is required, and they are especially good in the summer. One of life's greatest pleasures might just be having a bola de Berlim at the Guincho beach, as sellers regularly walk around with trays full of fresh, warm bola de Berlims. So, for the full experience, you have to buy them once you've arrived at the beach. Portugal also houses the award for the best hot dog in the world. Now, I know some of you Americans watching might have either fallen to your knees or stood up in outrage, but officially, Portugal does have the best hot dogs in the world. All of the local street food comes under a daily budget of about $80, $100, which certainly does cover the majority of expenses, but having extra for surprises or unusual experiences is prudent. You may also try out the street food from food trucks, which have been on the rise due to an influx of tourists. These food trucks may surprise you as they showcase traditional recipes and modern flavors of Portuguese. Cuisine is and always will be a delightful fusion of flavors influenced by its heritage, climate, and rich culinary traditions.